Hi ladies, just want to show you some things I picked up at the up shop. All up I spent $15. I'll start with this lot. I spent $5 on this. I think she charged me $2 for this, which it's a bit pricey. Usually they don't charge me that much, but this is different. This is very fine, very lovely. This one. And found these beads all after watching Kash's designs and the beads and how she makes them. These are totally different, but when I saw these I thought, oh, so yeah, paid $2 for those. I must admit I'm not too thrilled about the beads, but I thought they'll come in handy somewhere, won't they? Maybe they'll look nice somehow. Oh jeez. Alright, so here they are. Okay, they look like wooden beads. Being painted and all sorts of beads there. These look like those American football ones, don't they? Yeah, all sorts of beads there. Wow, that's funny. Really funny. Oh well. I think I might just need to take that shut now, won't I? So I've totally wrecked that. There we go. That should do the trick. Now I found this lovely book. It's called Life in the 1830s and 1840s, Annabella Boswell's Journal. Australian reminiscences illustrated with her own watercolours and contemporary drawings and sketches. So we've got a stamp that says withdrawn, the city of, it's from a library. But yeah, this was printed in, this edition was printed in 1987, first published in 1965. But it always got me going about history, and when I saw this I thought, well, it would be nice to know about something from my country. So just quickly, once an American president said that yesterday's newspaper is history. By this he inferred that its articles, observations and comments would be preserved for posterity and blueprints of the social structure we were building. It is certainly true of Annabella Boswell's journal, which was originally published as a private edition more than a century ago under the title of Early Reminiscences and Gleanings from an Old Journal. Annabella's observations range over a wide area of the loosely knit settlements of New South Wales in the early 19th century, but unquestionably the most important part of the book is that dealing with Port Macquarie, set largely in the gracious surroundings of the Lake Cottage, the home of an uncle and aunt. The journal is written with all the freshness that a young woman can bring to record the day-to-day life of a microcosm of society and that then existed in Australia, and with a youthful awareness of the problems then facing free settlers of Port Macquarie caught in the economic depression of that time. Okay. You've got lovely illustrations, and I believe she did all these, which is lovely. Seeing Australia through her eyes a century ago. My parents are migrants from Greece. They came here in the 70s. But still, I mean, I was born here, so I'm Australian. And they are too now. Oh, isn't that lovely? Gorgeous illustrations. when I saw this, that's what convinced me that I needed to get this book. I don't read books much, but I like books that are like this, that have got lovely illustrations and are nicely done, and look, just lovely illustrations. Look at that. Oh, these are her illustrations. Lake Eames, Dr. George Herman Brujan, Hastings River Historical Society. Wow, lovely. Might have a read of this. So I'm not much of a book reader, and when I do, I prefer the non-fiction, but this is non-fiction. I mean, yeah, so I'll definitely be reading that. Look at that lovely picture. Hazel, Port Macquarie. Oh, you're from Queensland. Who's from Adelaide? Oh, is it Cassius Designs? Someone's from Adelaide, an Aussie subby. If you could let me know, and let me know if this rings a bell to you. Like here, it's got Monday, 13th of March. A lovely morning and tolerably cool. We quite enjoyed it. I cannot help feeling silly about the comet, as in the comet in the sky. We saw it again tonight, but it does not now look so large, bright as the first. Tuesday till Friday it rained most continuously, so we did not see the comet. The journal continues. Saturday the 18th of March. When I awoke this morning, I was delighted to see that the sun shining as if there had never been a cloud. We saw the comet through very faintly. It was higher than usual, and if we had not known where it was likely to appear and looked particularly for it, I do not think we should have discovered it. We went out after dinner on the 19th of March to see if the comet was still visible, and were much surprised to see it distinctly, for the moon had not risen. There were two streamers of light, which we had never observed before. The one on our left, as we stood opposite to it, seemed to come from the star, the other on the right from the tail and much higher up. They were in a circular form and soon became indistinct. That sounds like a UFO, but back then they didn't have the comprehension of a UFO. They would have just thought it'd be a comet, but the fact that they're saying it was in a circular, that's usually what coincides with today's sightings of UFOs, the light being, in a circular kind of... They were in a circular form and soon became indistinct. The star was sometimes very bright. We also saw the stars through the upper part of the tail of the comet. Or maybe it was a comet. Oh, she talks about Queensland here, Hazel. Queensland was then part of the New South Wales. Oh. In June 1843, the election of members took place for the first legislative assembly in the colonies. Queensland, that's right, in 1901, Australia became a federation state. Before then, they were all colonies. So this was in June in 1843, the election of members took place for the first legislative assembly in the colonies. Queensland had then been a part of New South Wales, and Victoria also sent representatives. That's where I live, in Victoria. But at the time, our interest centred entirely in the fact that my aunt's father, Mr. Alex Macleay, late Colonel Secretary, was one of the candidates for the countries in which Port Macquarie was included, and was coming to meet and address the electors. Okay, so that's a good about 50, almost 60 years before the Federation took place in 1901. Wow. Took 60 years, so they started talking about it from then. And slowly, what a lovely book. Great Australiana there. Got this for next to nothing, couple of bucks. Anyway, sorry about that. I wouldn't have blamed you if you fast forwarded that, and please feel free to do so. Alright, so here we got this stamp book. Found a stamp book. And this is, don't want to take this off, but no, I want to take it off. Oh, you can see it's a lovely fabric, silk fabric, and it's got that embroidered. And here it's got stamp album. This looks like it's 24 karat plated. It's lovely. I don't think stamps are worth much once they got that the stamp posted on them, the black stamp. And a lot of these do. Can tell it's old. There's some here. So yeah, a lot of them have already got the stamps. Like now Australia has a 60-cent stamp, and this was a 40-cent stamp, so obviously that was a long time ago. There's even a 36 stamp here, but they've all got those postmarks through them, so they wouldn't be worth money. The only ones that might be are the ones that don't have that black postage mark. There's some interesting ones here. There's Graham Bays, Bob Graham. What are all these ones? There's a cat one. Jenny Wager and Ron Brooks. Pamela Allen. Wow. There's some with a Queen here. Maybe you English ladies can tell me if any of these are worth money, but they've all got that black stuff on it, which is a shame. And she's very young there, isn't she? And then over here we've got some, 3 cents Australia. Wow. These are lovely. Don't know why anyone would want to give this stuff away. We've got some more over here. That's in Alice Springs, Uluru. That's a lovely stamp. That's interesting, this one here. What's that? 22 cents. 22 cents Australia. Wow. Must have been a long time ago, hey. There's an 18-cent one here too. Sorry, I just want to try and fix this one. It's been squashed. It's very Australiana. It's got our native plants here, the wattles. If there's any stamp buffs or anyone that knows anything about stamps, that knows if maybe these are worth anything, or if the value will be depleted. Oh, this says 2 cents. Look at that one. That might be an old one. Yeah, 2 cents. And it doesn't look like there's any postage marks on this either. There's no postage marks on that. 2 cents. You know, I was told sometimes the way they can be worth a lot of money is during printing. I heard this one story where they were printing the Queen, and they printed her head upside down, and there was only a few of those stamps that got out, and apparently they're worth millions. That's interesting. Oh, look at that one. Some more up here. Christmas 1969, 5 cents. Ah. Wow. Okay. there's some doggy ones here. This reminds me of Crafty Paws. I think she'd have a heart attack if she saw this. She would absolutely love this. Wow. He's so cute. How have they stuck these on? Oh. Some of them have got stamps and some don't. Oh, there's one here that doesn't have a stamp. Nicaragua. Oh, jeez. Have to go online and look these up. Wow. Just don't understand why people would throw out such lovely things that could possibly be worth the mint if they didn't have the stupid marks through them. You can tell it's an old collection. Those photos look like they were taken in the 70s. Yeah, no more stamps. Yeah. And now to show you the next part, I have to move my camera because this is really big. Oopsie daisy. Got that lovely big box for a couple of dollars. Initially the lady said $8 and then I asked another lady. She gave it to me for a couple of bucks. It's got this missing. Whoopsie daisy. What happened there? Sorry. Let me tighten that. Oops. There we go. Right, so it's got this missing here. But, yeah, it's alright to keep all my crafty things in there. So all of this that you're seeing here I got for $10. Originally she said $8 for that, and then another lady when she walked off said I can have all this for $10. Found this. This is very old. This is the vinyl wall covering. You can tell by looking at it, it's very old. And I love that vintage, old vintage one. I thought that would be good to wrap up your albums, you know, for the front page or any page really. Bit old fashioned, but I love that old vintage style. Love to know what you think about it. And some more as well. Some other one there. And these mailing address labels, got a whole bunch of these, and I thought these would be good as little stickers on your projects, like saying that whoever made this, seriously scrapping. There's like heaps of these, and little mailing labels for your stamps. See, ink the edges and put them on your little projects made by whoever. Thought they'll come in handy. And you can tell they're old. Oh, I'm a bit worried about these having, God forbid, that asbestos thing, because they look really old. Maybe if people can let me know if those things might be dangerous. Don't want to open them. So it got me these, aren't they gorgeous? Little sailor pegs. Thought these would be fun to alter. Although you couldn't really use much to alter them with, could you? Little faces and cute. Oh, and this I got for a couple of bucks. This is cool. Here in Australia, we love wearing these jackets, and this is so cheap, like $2. These are worth a lot of money in the stores. You can tell it's good quality. Holden, official Holden merchandise from Target. It's in very good condition. Holden, you're either a Holden or a Ford supporter here. And I thought this would be lovely for my 6-year-old son Brandon. He'll grow into that. Yeah. Oh, and look what I found in this. I found an old wooden spool. Isn't that lovely? Just quickly show you. If you can see that, lots of room in there. Put all my laces and things like that. Yeah, it's goodbye, I think. Alright, thank you. Bye.